What is up, guys? It's Slay here, and welcome back to another World of Warships Legends gameplay. And today we are in the Tier 6 British battleship, premium battleship, the Nelson. And today we are going to have the greatest comeback so far, in my opinion. And at the same time, we are going to have a Kraken cut. So it's both of them put together for a really good game in the Nelson. But I do want to put a disclaimer that we are only going to use AP, and there's only going to be 2 instances where I use HE. Now, before you call me an idiot and a moron for using the AP, you gotta hear me out. I mean, the ships and the situation that I was going through called for AP. And you're gonna see that I have a really good game with just the AP of the Nelson, so that's one example of why just because one ship is way better with one ammo type doesn't mean that the other ammo type isn't consistent or, you know, favored than the other ammo type. But with the Nelson, I mean, the Nelson's a really good tier 6 battleship. 406mm guns. You have three triple barrel guns, which just enough HE to destroy a destroyer and enough HE to Citadel a cruiser when presented the broadside. But anyways, guys, I mean, I believe we're gonna lose a destroyer around here, which well, kind of made me scratch my head a little bit. Kind of weird that the destroyer goes down, but you'll see what I'm talking about. 1 second. So already we're down 1 ship. Z-35 goes down 2. The Yukikaze, which is, in my opinion, one of the really good destroyers at tier 6. I definitely believe it could be up tiered and still play perfectly fine, in my opinion. Anyways, back to the Nelson. We're just going to stand here behind this island. Pretty much wait for any crossfires we can present to the enemy team and see if any takers will come by and mess with us. Let's see. Do have a Florida over here. Try to use some AP at first. This is why you don't use AP on a bow-in battleship like the Florida. Well, I hope you guys are having a good week to start. It is Monday, and it's pretty hot over here in Sunshine State, California. But I mean, it was, you know, can't really control the weather here. So we're gonna shoot this Florida, and well, we don't get damaged. I mean, typical. But we do have a Synop up here pushing really aggressive, which isn't a really good idea. And I believe we have a York as well pushing up ahead. And that's not a really good strategy, especially a Synop where you could pretty much punch it in broadside and just Citadel, like 2 Citadels on it or 4 Citadel. Same with the Nelson, you don't want to be broadside or show any broadside to any battleship because it's going to get punished heavily. And that's why I didn't want to push aggressively with the Synop. But this North Carolina, on the other hand, is showing just enough broadside for me to continue to shoot AP. I mean, hey, when you have the opportunity, why not? And as you can see there, we punched him for 15k. I mean, he's going to stay like that. We're going to continue punishing him. Why not? I mean, AP is going to be loaded once again. And we're going to shoot him. That little bow. We're looking for that bow a little bit. Like you penetrate, can't overmatch. Yeah, another 15k, and if we stay like that, we're gonna hit him again. Once again, we're gonna hit him with AP. This is the reason why I was telling you guys that you gotta hear me out. The AP for this Nelson is really good against ships that present the broadside. Now, we are angled here against the North Carolina, but as you can see, there's a Florida on the other side. We do punch it for 9k there, but unfortunately, if we would have killed the North Carolina, that would have 100% been our Kraken guaranteed. But unfortunately, it will not be. And I turn around and send off, and the York is pretty much at the bottom of the ocean at this point, unfortunately. We have a Bismarck over here, and he's once again showing broadside. Let's see what we can do here. Look at these shell groupings of these shots here. Beautiful. Yep, 11k right off the bat. Not bad. Our second destroyer goes down, and our ship lead is pretty bad at this point. So we're gonna continue on and punish this Bismarck once again, but this time with all three of our guns. We shoot AP, he knocks two of our guns. We punch him for 23,000. And just like that, the Bismarck's gonna be in trouble. And we have taken half of his health away. So, I mean, that's a win-win situation there at the moment. Now we do have this Florida that's, well, or this Leon, my bad, a Leon that hasn't been, I think he's been around the island. I think our Chappie has been harassing him with HE, but we are going to load our AP once again and shoot over the mountain or hill and see what we can do. And not the best damage, but 5k is pretty good still. Unfortunately, that also could have been our Kraken if we would have finished the Leon. But unfortunately, our Chappie has that. Now, if I would have used HE on that Leon, might have gotten like 7k damage, 9k damage, just enough for him to be down. Maybe a fire, who knows. Situations like that where you have to think, is it AP I'm going to use or HE? In this Florida, at this situation, he has shot at the Chappie. He should have held his shots against me, and he would have most likely have death strike me here, but unfortunately, yeah, that's gonna happen. We're gonna death strike the Florida. We're gonna get a lot of his health towards our damage output here. We are up to 134,106 damage here. We're gonna use one of our heals here. I'm gonna remind you that we have really good heals, and they're gonna come in clutch later in the game. So keep an eye on that. We are spotted, so I believe it's one of the destroyers that are spotting us. Making sure. Yep, there's a destroyer at A, and there's a cruiser left. So our Chappie decides to go through that hole, and well, Bismarck is broadside once again. I'm gonna take away 13k from him. So, you know, AP is doing work. He's doing work. This Chappie's playing a little aggressive. I wouldn't recommend pushing against a Bismarck just like that. I don't know where the other ship, the Belfast, is at, so this Chappie is pretty much risking death by going in this direction. I'm slowing down for torps by the Belfast, I believe, or Well, guys, I mean, I don't have to explain it. I mean, broadside Belfast. We're up to 162,000 damage, and just like that, we are in the lead in points, but not ship lead. We're still down by one. This Chappie sends out his torps, and he is a little broadside, and those secondaries are hurting him, so I have to hurry up and assist our Chappie because he is literally my only hope against these destroyers. And just like that, we are going to destroy the Bismarck with a 19k strike there, giving us the lead and leading us to 182,496 damage with all three caps in their favor, which is not so good right now. Trying to capture C here, and I am spotted, so it has to be the Akatsuki behind me or the other destroyer, Yukukaze, which are two dangerous destroyers. Yukukaze, especially with its torp damage, is really good on that ship. About 20 to 22,000 damage. Poor torp. You gotta debuff that with the torp reduction damage, so around 18k, depending on the nation class ship you're using. Of course, now the Nelson, I don't believe it has a really strong torp reduction percentage. It might be 13, but I'm not 100% sure. See here, our Chappie's shooting against the Akatsuki. Looks like the Akatsuki is pretty low. Our Chappie is pretty much fighting death, and it does avoid those torps by the Akatsuki there. That's good there. Let's see. He shoots again, which I don't know what he was shooting at. Maybe to alert the Akatsuki. We are spotted, and the Akatsuki is over there, pretty far away from me. About 12 kilometers. There goes our Chappie. And our first salvo HE is not going to reach the Akatsuki, unfortunately. So now we're in big trouble here because, well, you have two destroyers against a Nelson battleship. I mean, I still have a really good heal and really good HE, but the issue is, however they play it, I have to play smart, and they're going to play it smart as well. They have the detectability advantage over me. There's also no time for me to go to B and try to contest that for points, as they did take the lead now. Let's see what happens here. We are also located, and I believe that's the Yukukaze that's locating. Probably has twist and track or something. Let's see if we can juke these destroyer torpedoes that are most likely coming in. Yukukaze gets spotted, and there comes his torpedoes. So we kind of did a bad turn here. Kind of did a bad turn, but we take 1, 2.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Akatsuki starts shooting, which is going to be his biggest mistake. Take one more torp, and we are going to take the lead. Oh my goodness, that was really close. We only have to live for 30 seconds. This Yukukaze has no chance of reloading his torps. He could continue shooting HE, but I am advancing towards his direction. And I do drop spot here, so that's going to come in clutch for us. But let's see what happens here. I mean, I am set on fire, but the heals came in clutch. The Yukukaze torps did hurt, as you can see there. It did take around 30k of my damage. We do get Dreadnought medal there. finish the game in a victory. 183,117 damage game, 4 kills for a Kraken Kuck, which sucks. 2,922,000 or 2,922 XP for the game. 5 citadels, 54 shots, which mostly were AP. But we had a really good game to Nelson. Pretty good ship. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.